BB and Jack Rose. It's gonna be a short show today. I got a lot to do. First, I have to take some extra B-roll for the video that we shot the other day. I need some more B-roll. I'm gonna have to wait to tonight to that B-roll because it's an at-night video, just so y'all can clear. I actually, did the video and everything, and then there's just I just need a little bit more B-roll. So this video isn't gonna be that long. I'm gonna probably be all over New York today. I'm probably gonna leave out of here kind of early. The only thing I gotta wait for is to go to the supermarket. So for everybody that don't know, I was actually attacked in the supermarket recently. So I wasn't gonna do anything about it. I wasn't gonna press charges. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just want everybody to understand this. So what happened is somebody came into my chat last night, and I wasn't even thinking about pressing charges. I was attacked by a woman in the supermarket. I was not even. I told you the story already. I was not even thinking about pressing charges. It wasn't even something that was on my mind. So what happened is somebody came into the chat last night and they start trying to say that I attacked a woman and that they're gonna go get an interview with a person and have the person say that I was in there fighting a woman or some shit like that. So I'm just gonna press charges. The video evidence. There's video evidence. The lady attacked me. There's video evidence. So I'm just gonna press charges, and then hopefully that'll help us get to the bottom of all of the people who have been stalking me. Hopefully that'll help us get to the bottom of that. So I'm just gonna press charges on her. It's the crackhead. I'm gonna show you the picture of her again. Also, I'm gonna be outside from now on with my camera right here, one of my 4K cameras. So basically, the lady attacked me yesterday. The lady kicked me. I didn't get hurt. I didn't get harmed. But she did attack me. So that means that I can press charges. I didn't get hurt. I didn't get harmed. But I can press charges. And so that's what I'm going to do. In addition to that, I'm going to be outside from now on with my camera, and I'm going to just be taking pictures of anybody that I think is suspicious. Just so y'all know, I'm taking pictures of anybody that I think is suspicious. Any people that come around me that look like they following me, I'm literally making a documentary about this. Once again, I'm telling you what I'm doing. Before anybody get caught out there, I'm literally going to make a documentary about the people following me. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Also, I have a video that I'm still editing. I'm going to go around to some of the people that fuck with me that I like in Coney Island. I had free coffee this morning, fam. For everybody that don't know, certain mornings I get free coffee. There's just certain places that even though they know niggas don't like me, they fuck with me. There's certain places in Coney Island that niggas done went to and lied about me, and they don't believe them. God first. God first. So I'm just waiting a little bit later today. I'm probably going to go, and right after we get off of here, I'm going to call the police. Then we're going to go to the KFC. And upon going to the KFC, I am going to ask the manager for the video. We're going to get the video. I'm going to show it to the police, and I'm going to tell the police that I want to press charges. Period. That's it. That's all. This person attacked me, and physically, I'm going to explain something to you. You know, if a person throws a punch at you, even if they miss, you could press charges. Did you know that? That if a person throws a punch at you or throw a kick at you, even if they miss, you can press charges because the intent was to hit you. They intended to hurt you. They intended to harm you. Did you know that? I don't think y'all knew that. She's a crackhead. 9 times out of 10, she's going to want to explain what she was doing. While she's explaining what she's doing, she's going to be telling on all the other niggas. Because she's going to think she's right. She's wrong. But she's going to think she's right. So she's going to go into the court and she's going to explain to them what she was doing. Which is all illegal. Also, I want to add, do y'all know when I went to the supermarket last night? This is what gave me the idea for the camera. You know, when I went to the supermarket last night, some of the people that work with them that follow me around was all outside. They even was talking to the manager before I got there. Some light-skinned lady. I can't wait to see you and get a picture of you. So that's why we're walking around with our camera from now on. I'm taking a picture of all of these people, and I'm going to document it. And I'm going to start releasing little tidbits of what it is on Instagram and on YouTube. Instagram specifically, because I got to alert the police. So we're about to get ready to go over there. I am going to be recording, but it's not going to be live. I'm 100% recording, but it's not going to be live. I'm recording the entire interaction with the police. I'm recording the entire interaction once I walk into the store. It's not going to be live, but I am recording. Just so we could be clear, when I show up with the police, Key Food don't got a choice. Don't need a subpoena. Don't need a subpoena. Key Food is not going to not do what the law wants them to do. These are good people. These people are not part of what you're doing. The people that run Key Food, I believe those are good people. Why would they not want to help the police? So you're trying to say Key Food is actually bad people and they wouldn't want to help the police? You're saying Key Food is part of a gang or a drug cartel? I don't think so. I think when the police show up and want to see video, Key Food is going to show them the video. I think the last thing any store would want to do is force somebody to get a subpoena over something so small and then make the government think that they're doing illegalities over there. You don't want to show us a video of one person just kicking another person? What the fuck do they got going on at Key Food? What the fuck do they have going on at Key Food? Hey, Brandon Washington, somebody said Key Food is gonna not want to give me a video of somebody kicking me. Why do you think Key Food could have to hide? You think Key Food, like, are they doing drugs? I don't think Key Food is doing anything illegal. But you talking like Key Food is doing illegalities over there. You think Key Food is doing something illegal over there? I don't. I also plan on going to oh shit, I gotta plug the phone back in. Oh, I'm not even gonna tell y'all. But I also plan on speaking to some of the local politicians also. I'm talking to everybody. And I've already contacted somebody I know that's a lawyer, a civil rights lawyer. I don't know if they can help me, but they did give me some advice. And part of the advice was to film everything. And I didn't ask them about whether Key Food wouldn't give me the video footage or not. But I'm pretty sure they'll help me get the subpoena to get Key Food to give me the video footage if they don't want to give it to me. But I already asked the guy that runs Key Food. I already asked the guy that runs Key Food. He said, just come back with the police. He's going to give it to me. So, boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. So I am going to be taking out my better cameras from now on so we can get better video of these people and better photos of these people. With that being said, is there anything else that y'all want to talk about? Oh shit, somebody just sent me a legal thing for lawyers. And the person that sent it to me is an individual that supports the platform. Shout out to D Candyman, salute. And the person that sent it to me is the person that supports the platform. So I'm pretty sure if there are any fees, they're just gonna pay for them. You motherfuckers are screwed, fam. The last time y'all did something against me actionable, I just got a really good heart, and I don't want to put people in jail, and I don't want to call the police on people, and I don't want to get people in trouble. And I was hoping that, you know, this isn't something that I would eventually have to do. Right? We could talk about the Jews, Candyman. I was hoping that this is something that I will eventually not have to do. I didn't want to do this, just so we can be clear. I don't want to go press charges on people. I don't want to go to the police. I don't want to do any of this. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have no choice. I don't have no choice. I think part of the argument that they're getting good people to follow them is that they're basically saying that if they're doing something wrong, why am I not going to the police? When in reality, I just don't want to put people in jail. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason. But since you're going to give me no other choice but to get the police involved, I can't keep dealing with this. This is a whole new year. I don't want to deal with this no more. So I'm just going to go to the police and get them involved. That's it. Haven't seen you in a long time, D Candy, man. They're about to send you videos telling you to hate me. So I'm just letting you know right now. They're about to stalk you until you don't never come back to this page again. Just so you know. The dope part about this is that idiot that makes all of those videos about me, those are proof that they stalk me. You get it? Every video that idiot got up on his page where I'm having an altercation with an individual, that's literally proof that they stalk me. Remember, the judge don't hate me. The jurors, if we go to a jury trial, they don't hate me. So they're not going to look at it through the lens of we have to hate Frost. You understand? They're not going to look at it like that. The only reason why these people are agreeing with those people that hate me is because they're looking at it through the lens like they have to hate me. The judge and the courts ain't going to look at it like that. They're going to start in the middle with all fairness. Latoya Hicks, I thought we was cool. I didn't know we wasn't cool. Thank you for putting me on the game. She's making fun of the way I speak. If you hit it, see how she wrote half, H-A-F-E. She's making fun of the way I speak. It's okay, though. Thought we was cool, though. I really did. And it's raining and it's sunny as hell outside right now. This is not cat, fam. Shout out to the Most High. It's raining and it's sunny as hell outside right now. Yeah, I did not know Latoya Hicks didn't fuck with me. I thought we was cool. Fuck it then. I'm not kicking you, though. You don't have to. Like, you could not like me. I'm not going to kick you because you don't like me. I'm going to ask that you just try to be a little bit less disrespectful, though. I appreciate that. Anyway, what up, Tyrone Church? You talking about how you wrote have with an F instead of a V? I'm assuming you're trying to make fun of my speech. I'm assuming. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really take jokes very well because most people aren't making jokes with me. They're trying to make fun of me. So I don't really laugh with people when they make jokes. Just so you know. That could be an accident. My apologies. It could be an accident, right? But I don't laugh with people when they make jokes because most of the time people aren't trying to laugh with me. They're trying to laugh at me. So I don't laugh at nobody's jokes, just so we could be clear. Yeah, it could have been an accident. The C and the V and the F are right next to each other. It could have been an accident. I mistyped. I don't think it was a mistype though. Also, that might not be the real Latoya Hicks. That might be a fake Latoya Hicks. We don't know. Just like that might be a fake Tyrone Church, and just like that might be a fake D Candyman. It might all be fake. D Candyman asked about the tunnels with the Jews. We could talk about the Jewish tunnels for a minute. First thing I want to say is this. I know what the Jews were doing. People say I don't do research. Y'all want to hear some research? People say I don't do research. You want to hear some research? Because I know what the Jews were doing. I know exactly what the Jews were doing. Do y'all know what the safest country in the world is right now if there was a nuclear war of any kind? Put it in the chat. Take a guess. Do you know what the safest country in the world is right now if we had any kind of war, nuclear war, any kind of war, the whole entire planet gets bombed? Do you know what the safest country in the world is? No. Why did you say New Zealand? I'm just going to ask. It's not New Zealand. Why did you say New Zealand, though? I'm just curious. And I'm going to give y'all a minute because remember, I'm stupid. I don't know nothing. I'm a straight liar and everything that I say is wrong, right? You know what? That is the safest place. I said country, not continent. I said country, not continent. Do y'all know what the safest country? Isolation? Okay, so, okay. I'm giving y'all another moment because I want some guesses. I'm not going to make fun of nobody's guess. I might laugh and joke, but I'm not going to make fun of you. I'll give you a couple of more minutes. People insult my intelligence all the time. I want to give people an opportunity to see if, you know, because every time I ask a question, it seems More times than not, don't nobody know the answer. But people are always coming into my chat saying that I don't know anything. My daughter would never interview with you people. My daughter's mother is one of the most solid women I've ever met in my life. I couldn't have chose a better woman to get pregnant. My daughter would never interview with you people. And if my daughter's seeing any of you people, she's gonna set it on y'all, man or woman, because that's the type of time she on. So no, my daughter ain't interviewing with damn motherfucker. And when I get some bread, I'm gonna bring my daughter to New York, and then them crackheads got a problem. I'm just telling you what it is. It's not, and I'm not gonna have to say nothing. She gonna see one of them motherfuckers, and it's gonna be on and popping. My daughter been beating kids up since freaking kindergarten. This is not cat. My daughter is straight fighter, fam. When I get that bread and bring her to New York, I'm gonna walk her right up to your face. You're gonna shit on yourself. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. And I promise you, she want the smoke too. I promise you. My daughter ain't scared of shit, fam. So no, she's not interviewing with you people. That wouldn't happen. Her mother's literally like the most solid woman. Like I couldn't have picked a better woman. I could have picked a smarter woman. She's intelligent. I could have picked a more attractive woman. She's attractive. I could have picked a woman, whatever, but I couldn't have picked a better one. I just couldn't have picked a better woman to have my child. I just couldn't. And I'm pretty sure there's just a ton of great women out there. There's a ton of great women out there. A ton of them. I couldn't have picked a better one. Couldn't have picked a better one. How are you going to say that I lie when 90% of the shit that come out of my mouth is facts? Just imagine that. Imagine somebody saying that a person that 90% of the shit that come out of their mouth is facts and 10% is opinion. Explain to me where I'm lying at. Tell me one thing I said in the chat that's a lie. Haters, y'all in here, right? With fake accounts? Tell me one thing I said that's a lie. Tell me one thing. You're not going to be able to. You're just going to have to, you're going to try to switch my words around and make it sound like I'm saying something I'm not saying. Don't worry. That girl getting charges pressed against her. I promise you. Do you think Key Food will want to have a problem with the local police authorities by not helping them? You think they really want to go to the police and be like, we don't want to help you in your investigation, even though we know we live in a dangerous part of town and we need to call y'all periodically to come over here and make sure everything's okay? Think they just not going to want to deal with the police, or you think they're going to acquiesce? I think they're going to acquiesce. The more they talk in the chat, the more I'm ready to go do it. Like, they have no idea. I can't wait. Anyway, where do they have the Pulitzer Prize? It's the Switzerland. Is it Sweden or Switzerland? I'm gonna explain why in a minute. It's Sweden or Switzerland? I said that I had hands and then I fought 4 people at the same time. I said that I had hands and then I fought 4 people by the same time by myself. And I only got hit once. That sounds like hands to me. I fought 4 people by myself and I only got hit once. That sounds like a fucking win to me, fam. Only a pussy nigga would think that's not a win. That sounds like a win to me. Hey, D Candyman, if a guy get into a fight with 4 people and only get hit 1 time, is that a win? Wait, Brandon Washington, if a guy get into a fight with 4 people and only get hit once, is that a win? If a guy gets into a fight with 4 people and only get hit once, is that a win? I'll go get a subpoena. I'll go file a court order. Why not? Why wouldn't I go? I go do it today. Why not? So Brandon Washington, if a guy gets into a fight with 4 people, only get hit 1 time, is that a win? Anybody in here? I want to know. If a guy gets into a fight with 4 people, he's by himself, he only gets hit 1 time, is that a win? Did not run. Even after the fight was over, stood there talking shit. Only a pussy nigga would think that was a loss. Who else think that's a loss? One man got into a fight with 4 people. One of them was behind him. The other 3 was in front of him. Only got hit 1 time. And landed punches. And landed punches. Kids. More than one. You the liar when you tell people that I lost that fight. You the liar when you say that there's a reason to say something about that fight. Everyone saw the video. I got hit 1 time. I'm not saying nothing is wrong. I'm saying facts. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Somebody just sent me some lawyer information for free lawyers. We'll figure it out. The individual that sent me that thing for free lawyers, if you don't mind, I can't think of any questions we should ask them, but please don't put it in the chat. I don't know who sent it to me. I know who sent it to me. I don't want people to know. Don't put it into the chat. But remember, whenever you see any videos on their side or any videos over here that can help, get a clip of the video. Remember, all of that harassment that they're doing for me is going to work in my benefit. There's no way in the world a judge is going to think that I'm constantly walking around outside getting into issues with people, and it's not because people are coming and starting problems with me. And I have 2 of the people that they actually got to come do bullshit to me that now know that it's bullshit, that is 100% ready to go to court and testify. 2 people. Oh, I will be going past all of the businesses today that are nice to me generally, and I'm going to be getting some footage for our music video that I'm shooting for some people. I actually edited the video, but there's just some stuff that I want to add. I know people out here, there's a lot of people out here that just treat me like shit, but there are some people that are pretty good to me, and I'm going to repay that by putting you in my music video and future music videos. Brandon says, way up north in the permafrost, that's a hard line. Way up north in the permafrost, 1,300 kilometers beyond the Arctic Circle is the world's largest secure seed storage open in Norwegian government. The safest place on the planet if a bomb and nuclear shit happens is Switzerland. And the reason is because they have a shitload of bunkers. They have bunkers all over their whole entire country, built underground. Like even places that you would just think it's a farm, there's bunkers built underground all over. Now, what do you think the Jews was doing? Be right back. I'm not even going to go to a commercial break. I be telling y'all the war's coming. Y'all be too busy listening to those people that telling you I'm a liar. I've been on point about so much shit and say something I haven't been on point about. Tell me something I have not been on point about. Tell me something I have been wrong about. I'm not saying tell me something you can nitpick, like with that fight where I was fighting 4-on-1, and I guess because I didn't knock everybody out, I lost. It was 4-on-1. Most of you niggas would have ran, and that's a fact. Let's not play with it. You think one of those people that's in my chat that talk shit to me would have stayed and fight? Not one of them niggas. Not one of them niggas would have stayed and fought 4 people by their fucking selves in the middle of the fucking Bronx. I was in the middle of the Bronx, fam. You think one of them would have stayed in the Bronx to fight 4 people by themselves? I was near the Castle Hill area of the Bronx. You think these niggas is going around where sex, money, murder is and shooting fucking and fighting 4-on-1s? I was in the Soundview area of the Bronx. Shout out to Soundview. You know I fuck with y'all. It just is what it is. I was in the Soundview area of the Bronx, fam. I don't have the slightest idea if Fluff ghosted me or not. I haven't tried to contact him. I don't have the slightest idea if he ghosted me. I haven't tried to contact him. I don't have the slightest idea. I'm not messaging. Thank you. I didn't even think about a message him. Why don't I message him? Well, I don't know if he ghosted me or not, but I just sent him a message. If he ghosted me, fuck you. Copy. Got your message. Salute. Yes, they were building bunkers, D Candyman. That's what I believe was happening. They was building bunkers. Shout out to my legal team that's in the chat. I'm gonna take that advice. Yeah, so they was building bunkers. Yeah. That's what I believe they was doing. The question is, why was they building bunkers? Why is nobody talking about that part? The next question, they was preparing for war in America, fam. The next question is this. So the government knew they was building bunkers. The mayor Ben knew they was building bunkers. The city Ben knew they were building bunkers. Ben. This is not new shit, fam. You could go back years with people in Brooklyn talking about they hear people in they fucking under the floor. This is not new. You could go back years and people talking about this shit being built. People could hear people in their house at night. Ain't nobody in the house. Shalom. You could go back years, fam. This is not new shit. This is the problem. This is why Jack Frost over here is better than whoever you listen to 9 times out of 10. It's because this whole entire time throughout the course of my life, world history and news has always been important. That's one thing that I will say that I got from my pops. So a lot of stuff I'm not going to say because I don't want to add. But one of the things I will say is throughout the course of my whole entire life, my father always bought the newspaper in the home. So as me and my brothers got older, even though they moved out and everything else, when we re-linked up later in life, we all still always bought the newspaper. I just recently stopped buying the newspaper. Like, and the way my household was, just so we could be clear, like, let's say it's the summer, right? You know, so I don't go to school or nothing like that. It's the summer, right? We're waking up at 7:30 in the morning in my household, even if there's no work. We wake up at 7:30 in the morning, 6, like early. We get to the store early. We don't only just buy the daily news, but we buy the post in the daily news. Those were big in my crib. And not just that, I might buy, because the paper's only 50 cents. So I might buy a newspaper, my brother might buy a newspaper, and my father might buy a newspaper. So we probably got every day. We probably got 3 to 4 daily newses, and probably, because we didn't really like posts. So there'd probably be like 1 post in the crib and like 2 to 3 daily newses every day. So I grew up watching history. I grew up reading the news. I grew up paying attention to what was going on in the world. This is just something that we did. And one of the dopest things that I do got to add, yeah, I said later in life, when I was about 15, my parents and my family came back to get me when I was about 14, 15. So I'm literally talking about from 14 and 15. You're going to try to make it sound like I'm talking about when I was 10. I get it, because you want to lie. But I'm talking about when I'm 14 and 15. You know, before you ever even knew who I was. So it's not even possible for you to know what was going on in my life at that period of time. Like that part. Anyway, so just so we could be clear, and I want to be clear about this, just so we could be clear. I've always paid very close attention to the news. So there's things happening in the world right now that was put in play back in the 90s. There's things happening in the world right now that was put back in play back in the early 2000s. A lot of people didn't care about the news. A lot of people didn't read newspapers. So y'all just not up on shit like this. So a lot of times I'm giving my take on a situation. That I have extensive history, knowledge of the history of. I go through that knowledge of the history of. You understand what I'm saying? Extensive, just so we can be clear. So that's why I'm usually so accurate when I'm telling you about what's going to happen. So my question is, how long did the city know that they were building fucking bunkers? I could tell you why I believe the city went after their bunkers, and it has to deal with the money that is all getting sent to Israel. The mayor's pissed. The mayor's pissed. His political career has just been destroyed by his own Democratic Party. For everybody that don't know, he was the head of the Black Police, 100 Black Police Officers Union. He was the head of it. I don't know if he became the head of the actual PBA, but Police Benevolent Association. But then at some point, he ran for mayor. They didn't have anybody running against him. He won. So now he has the opportunity to be mayor, right? And then they put him in an unenviable situation. They have him taking all of our tax money and giving it to people that's coming in from another country. And there's nothing he could do about it. Well, there are things he can do about it. He can literally just start arresting the illegal aliens that get off of the effing bus. Shout out to Arthur D. Glass, salute. That's what I would do. You say any illegal aliens here, they're illegal, we're just going to arrest them. We're going to arrest them, then we're going to deport them back to wherever the state is that they came from. I don't understand what's so hard about that. I literally don't know what's so hard about that. Arrest them, send them back to the state that they came from. find the bus company. Find out how much ever the bus company is making for bringing them to New York. Find them 3 times that much. Three to 4. You have to make it absolutely undesirable. Find them 3 to 4 times as much. Period. But the mayor doesn't want to take those concerns. He wants to figure out how we're going to pay for it. We can't. What's going to happen is in 3 years, New York City is going to be out of money all the way. Tariq Bassoum says, OMG. What's the OMG for, fam? I'm assuming there's an insult coming next. Go, shoot. I'm assuming there's an insult coming next. Shoot. I might as well see what the insult is, right? Shoot. Come on, Tariq. Throw the insult. Anyway. So, he's a lame duck mayor. He cannot win. I'm not going to be surprised if our next mayor is Republican. Because I think a lot of black people, black men specifically, is not going to vote for it. Don't want to vote for it. I do not want to vote for a Democrat, period. I don't want to vote for a Democrat in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to never again vote for a Democrat. I'm just being honest with you. Every single thing the Democrats stand for, I'm against. Put something in the chat that the Democrats stand for. 9 times out of 10, I'm against it. They're not for civil rights, fam. So I don't want to hear that. That's not what they're for. They're for select groups. There are groups that they're for, but there's too many groups they don't care about for them to be for civil rights. They're for the Native Americans, but they're not for the black American male. They're for black women, but they're not for black family. They're for black women, but they're not for black babies. Why they fight so hard? Why do they fight so hard to do evil? They fight so hard to give women the right to have an abortion. Why don't they fight harder to make it so that we're doing a better job of picking spouses? Remember, at the same time that the Democrats are pushing have an abortion, they're also pushing go out there and have unprotected sex. Go out there and because who are the people that they support? The Cardi B's of the world. Shout out to Cardi. I'm not trying to come for her, but what's her music talk about? The Megan Thee Stallions of the world. Not trying to come for Megan Thee Stallion. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Not a real shout out. We don't fuck with her. But do you understand? My nose is just fucking with me. But do you understand my point? Do you understand my point? The Democrats are for everything that takes our society and makes our society less. They call that freedom. But they also make laws for them to be able to come to your crib for no reason, snatch you up, and put you in the fucking concentration camp. They also call that freedom. They also make laws to make it so that you have to get a jab or you can't go to work. They call that freedom. You know, they went to the store to try to tell the dude in the supermarket to not give me the tape, right? He said if I show it with the police, he's gonna give me the tape. So I'm gonna show it with the police. And then if he says that, because they got to keep it up to 7 days. So I got to show it with the police today to make sure that he can't erase it, because they have to keep it up to a week. So after I show it with the police today to make sure that they know that that's the tape that we want, now he can't erase it. So now I got forever. So somebody just gave me legal advice and said stop talking about that, so I'm gonna leave it alone. But just something to think about. Democrat stands for Inclusion Nation. Been waiting to kick you. First of all, please do not call me Lord Frost. We're not doing that. We're deleting that message. I don't want that message. What are you doing? I'm nobody's Lord, fam. We're not doing that. Do I got an admin in here? If I got an admin, we're not doing that. What the heck are you doing? Stop blaspheming, fam. There's only one Lord. Don't come in here with this blasphemy. We're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that, fam. Can you take that off of there, please? Can you take that off of there, please? Because I got to go through a lot of BS to remove that. Can you just remove it? Or you going to make me go through all of this BS to remove it? He's going to make me go through all of this BS to remove it instead of just taking the damn thing off of there. He's with them. The EJ Davis guy, he's with them. Not a problem. I got it. People that don't donate to them. I got people that are really big supporters of the page. They just don't want to be admins. Okay, so you're on the other page. So I'm just going to kick you. You're on the other page. You're not on our main page there. And so you went to the other page on purpose. So I'm just kicking you. Hey, I'm just kicking you. Just going to ban you all the way around. Anybody that's on those other pages talking crazy, I'm just banning you. I'm just going to assume you with those people. Yeah, you see what they tried to do coming here, fam? Yeah, because they're going. I'm streaming from more than one page, so they're going to a page that you can't see them. So whenever anybody is on that page and say anything, even a tiny bit, I'm just gonna kick them. I don't want to deal with it. You see what they tried to do, right, Zeph? They tried to get me to agree with some kind of blasphemy. You understand? That's blaspheming. There's 3 pages. They trying to. We're about to upgrade our Instagram. When we start doing more interviews and stuff like that, I'm gonna upgrade. And when we upgrade, we're gonna be going live on more than about 5 different platforms. But I'm gonna wait, and then we're gonna get the upgrade. But that's also when we're gonna be producing a different type of show at that moment. So I gotta wait. I'm actually waiting for them to finish with the upgrades around here for Optimum. So that's like 2-3 months off. Yeah, they trying to get me to blaspheme or to agree. Y'all know when y'all agree with shit that you are now attached to that sin, right? Y'all know that, right? So if somebody is doing something wrong and then you agree with that or you co-sign that, you know you are attached to that sin, right? It works the same way for blessings. I would love to say a couple of things, but there are a lot of people that are around me that have been very nice to me. Some of them nice to me monetarily, some of them nice to me, just kind to me. And there's great things happening for them in their life. Like this, like there's just something about me, fam. I don't want to talk about it because maybe I'm just in the right place at the right time and it don't got nothing to do with me. Maybe I just be in the right place at the right time. But I'm just being honest with you. There are a lot of people that when they're doing good by me, good things happen to them. I don't know no other way to put that. There are a lot of people, there are quite a few people that I'm seeing being blessed, and there are quite a few people that are coming to me telling me about blessings that they have. And these are all people that are kind to me. And then there's a lot of people I see that aren't kind to me. And it's not that I don't see them getting blessings, but I see where their blessings are coming to an end. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is, and I need for y'all to understand the way Satan and the way God works. The way Satan works is he gives you the thing first in order to convince you or in order to lead you down the wrong path. You know, it's a lure. He wants to lead you down the wrong path. You understand what I'm saying? So what he does is he has to give you something like a trail to follow. So he gives you gifts. He gives you things. God doesn't work like that. Satan gives you everything in the beginning because at the end, you ain't gonna have nothing. God doesn't give you nothing in the beginning because at the end, you're gonna have everything. That's why people who are blessed by God is always being persecuted by Satan, by people who work for Satan. That's literally why. If you work for Satan, it could only take one person to take you down. If you work for God, it don't matter how many people that they are. As long as you don't lose faith, they'll never be able to take you down. I'm going to say that again for the people that don't get it. When you work for Satan, it only takes one person. One person could take you down. 0 people could take you down. But when you work for God, it don't matter how many people they are. It's inconsequential. Don't matter. Y'all been watching me for 2 years be stalked, harassed, my name dragged through the mud, and everything. Explain to me why God is still blessing me. You're going to say I don't have what I could have had. And I'm going to say I could have had less. Remember, I have a group of people that work around the clock to make me homeless, hungry, miserable, and to have me killed. And I'm still here and thriving. That is not possible without God. It's not even possible. If you think that I could go through the shit that I went through and come out on the side the way that I currently am, and I could have did that without God, you don't believe in God. That's all that is. You don't believe in God. Even if you say you do, you don't. Only a few gonna get that. You know about God. You've heard about God. I'm not even gonna say believe, faith. I'm not even gonna say believe. I'm gonna say faith. I'm gonna say faith because believing and faith are 2 different things. How could you have faith in God if you don't see the shit that I'm going through and I'm still standing up and not believe that it's God's doing? How? How can you witness the bullshit that I got to go through on a daily basis? I still eat. I still got a roof over my head. I still got nice clothes. I still get nice things. I got this is brand new. Shout out to that camera. And I wanted to tell y'all about this. I don't know if I showed y'all this yet. So I just got a brand new I'm not gonna pick up the whole machine. I just got a brand new freaking stainless steel air fryer from West Bin. This is brand new. This is a stainless. Let me turn this around. This is a stainless steel. Sheesh. This is the stainless steel air fryer. 24-quart family size meals. Just got this. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all about anything else I just got because this ain't a brag fest. We're not doing that. First of all, shout out to the Most High. This ain't a brag fest, so we're not doing that. This is not a brag fest, so we're not doing that. But shout out to the Most High. This ain't a brag fest, so we're not doing it. So we got our new, just gonna say, 4K camera, new lights, mic, everything for the cameras. I kicked that EJ Davis guy. Let me put something up. Our benefactors are here. There is no loss. I'm going to be outside all day today. I got to take a whole bunch of B film. I got to take some for the night. I got to take some for the day. I got to take a whole bunch of B footage, B-roll footage. I got to go downtown. I got to get some. I got to get a whole bunch of B-roll footage. I got to get a whole bunch of B-roll footage. A ton of it. Because I did the video, but it's missing something. It's something I want to add. It's like I want to add a little bit more New York to the video. You know what I'm saying? So this is the problem I have when I'm creating content sometimes. I'm just not satisfied. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't be satisfied. A lot of people think that I take long with their shit because I don't be satisfied. I don't be satisfied. I'll be like, I could do better. Beer Mace, copy. Oh, I did not order it yet. I got to order. I got to order Beer Mace. Hold on. Let me see if they sell that on Amazon. I'm going to put it on my wish list. They have Beer Mace. We get in Beer Mace. Need one that's could carry. This one is good. That look like carryable. Boom. I'm gonna put this in there. I need Beer Mace. Somebody just keep asking me about the Beer Mace. Oh, this can't be. Okay, so I have to choose it. Hold on. I might have to go to a store and buy it. Okay, no, these could be shipped. Oh, this come with a whole fucking like clip-on whole thing. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Got the Beer Mace on my list. Anybody want to cop me some Beer Mace? We got Beer Mace on our yeah, I need the Beer Mace. I'm 100% gonna hit the first fucking homeless dude that come up and try to raise his voice at me starting problems. Immediately. Every time one of them fucking dudes try to come up to me and start a problem with me, I'm macing them right off the rip. And I'm gonna have it on camera. So you ain't gonna be able to cap. I'm filming everyone that talks to me from now on. We ain't doing that, man. You walk up to me and say a word to me, you're gonna be on camera. Well, it's say a word to me, man. Put you on camera immediately. I ain't playing with him. If they gonna harass me, I might as well film it and make a show out of it, right? Fuck it. So that's what we doing from now on. I'm going outside specifically. I'm just gonna walk around for hours waiting for them to come harass me so I can get some footage. So that's what we doing. I'm about to get ready to go to. Give me 1 second. Okay, I gotta go. We will be back. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that happened. We will be back. I gotta go. Gotta do a thing. I'm out.